Hello, I'm Professor Larry Louie, and welcome to our upcoming class on perfecting your pitch. During this brief overview, I'm going to go over the course objectives, the course materials, the perfect pitch playbook, which we'll use extensively, and then the course preparation that we need before we get together for those 3 days, and then discuss assignments and grading and end with the schedule. Every business professional delivers presentations, and it could be frequently or it could be rarely. They are very important in your job effectiveness all the time, and perhaps even your career. But unfortunately, not every business professional is proficient or even comfortable presenting. This course is designed to help you in both. Our perspective is delivering an investor presentation, even though the skills are readily transferable to any presentation. You will use this throughout your studies and throughout your entire career. Our learning objective is simply to understand and apply the perfect pitch playbook methodology. This is comprised of 4 sections. First is preparing for the presentation. Next is designing the presentation. Third is creating the slides. And fourth, of course, is delivering, but delivering persuasively. The primary book that we'll be referencing in this course is The Perfect Pitch Playbook, written by A.C. Ross. The table of contents in condensed form is it's a simple system. What to pitch, the information to run and pitch your business. Who to pitch, the other side of the pitch. How to pitch, giving the best pitch anytime, every time, and keeping score. And I find that this book is full of wisdom and advice for entrepreneurs, and we'll use this methodology for conceiving, creating, and delivering our presentations. The secondary book that we use, of course, specifically when we cover creating slides, is Show Me the Numbers by Stephen Few, and it's a very practical guide to designing visuals and communicating data. We'll only use a portion of this book, approximately 80 pages, and it's a great for future reference. First thing is presenting is easy. It's just like riding a bike. And you might say, huh? What do you mean riding a bike? Well, I could talk to you about riding a bike. I could bring you to a factory where they manufacture bicycles. I could bring you to the Tour de France and we could watch the world's best riders. I can even give you a degree, a master's degree in riding a bike. But can you ride a bike? No, you can't, can you? The only way to ride a bike is to hop on and try riding. And if you fall, that's okay. That's part of learning. But eventually we get better and better until it's instinctive when we ride a bike. That's exactly the analogy we have for presentations. We can talk to you about presentations, but in the end, it's about you practicing and internalizing what it's like to present, what it's like to convince someone toward your point of view. And that's what we're going to be doing in this class. Course preparation is essential in this course. I guess a professor would say essential for any course, but particularly important for ours because we only meet for 3 days and just a few hours each day. So we've front-loaded all the class preparations so we can stretch, relax, and learn when we're together in class. So the steps are: first, complete the course survey. It's a very simple survey I think you'll enjoy, seeing who your colleagues are and seeing where you are relative to others. Then we'll actually jump into the material itself. The first group of videos are related to the introduction to investment pitches. We'll cover that on day 1. Then the next videos are all related to the specific topics that we'll cover on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Session 1 is preparing the game plan and designing the presentation. Session 2 is the slides, and Session 3 is on delivering persuasively. And I have created and will be posting the videos that cover the book that A.C. Ross wrote for each of these sections of our course. Ideally, you would read the book, but in this particular case, I've made it very efficient for you to prepare for the course because I'm going to summarize the relevant pieces of the methodology in videos for you. So if you simply watch the videos, you know enough to get through our 3 days together, and then you could read the book at your leisure before or after our course. The course assignments are as follows. First, there's a pre-class quiz on, guess what? The preparation materials. It's due the day before our class, and it's worth 25%. It's open book, but there's no collaboration with others. It's meant to be an individual assessment as prescribed by our accreditors. The time limit is 1 hour. So it's not one of those tests you can open the book and then go backwards and go from the quiz and look up the answers. No. Do the preparation. You'll be adequately prepared for this quiz. It's not meant to be a gotcha. It should cover the main points that should be clear from watching the videos. It will be available on August 13th and will be due on August 14th. That's a 2-day window. The approximate time to take the quiz is 30 minutes to an hour, so it's not going to be too long. The time limit is an hour. And the materials, as mentioned, that will be covered are the videos and recordings that you'll see as part of the preparation. You'll find the course preparation links in modules and the preparation section. The team project is worth 30%, and we'll be discussing this when we're together on that Friday. And you'll be assigned a startup company to prepare an investment pitch. And your deliverables will be a game planner, an annotated storyboard, and presentation slides. That's what the team assignment is, those components. And note that the delivery of the presentation, the actual oral presentation, is done below in the next assessment category, which is the individual assessment. So moving on to that, there's going to be an individual presentation and self-reflection worth 45% of the grade. And it comprises two different things. The first is each of you presenting your presentation. And that will be prepared by you as a team, but you will be presenting the entire presentation in a video to me. And then the other part is a self-reflection, assessing where are you now in your ability to prepare and design and present a presentation. And the reason for that is I want self-reflection, since you're about to start your HELP program, on what do you need to work on. And let's make this a year of growth. We call it a sandbox. If you're in a sandbox, you have time and freedom of movement to try things out. There's no stakes in the game because it's not a job, you're learning. So this year is a great year for exploring and developing your skills. And one of those skills that we definitely want you to be proficient in is presentations. The schedule for the pre-1 group for Perfecting Pitch is as follows, and it shows the deliverables as well. So in green are those 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In yellow are the deliverables, the pre-class quiz, the team project, which is due the Friday after we get together, and then the individual presentation the Sunday after that. The logic of that is that individuals will have time to prepare their oral presentation and deliver it and record it, and you have 2 days to do so. Now, of course, there's no harm in doing the whole thing early. Teams can complete their deliverables early, and the individuals can present it early as well. But these are the deadlines. You'll see that there's an optional set of team review sessions that I will hold on the 19th and 20th. And these are going to be for teams to meet with me just to talk about their investment presentations. It could be slides, it could be logic flow, it could be storyboards, it could be anything. So I'm going to carve out half-an-hour blocks for teams to meet with me, and we could talk about it in preparation for your deliverables. The idea is you prep for the class, we spend time together discussing and practicing skills, and then we have roughly a week to go through and see you apply those in 2 ways, the presentations themselves, and then your ability to deliver it in oral presentation. Here is the survey QR code and link. This is something you'll also see, of course, in the module section in my courses. So let's get started. Complete your preparation, and I will see you soon in class. Enjoy.